The abundance that is able to be accessed by you, by everyone in this realm, is unimaginable. Because it's unimaginable, you have to imagine it's like a parachute. But there's all these different segments that make up one of the whole. Now, there's many different corners to this parachute. And if we're trying to just hold one corner down, the other ones are kind of flying in the air. So we may miss what is coming and flowing to us because we're just too focused on one area, which is easy to do, right? Because there's maybe something we attach to and we think is really significant. So then we're like, I don't want this because it doesn't attach to what I'm currently in the flow of, in the know of, in the how of. But just know this, know this, that it's not always going to be something that's just straightforward. It's not the abundance. The abundance is not always going to just be something that is one thing. There's going to be many layers to it. And it's like all these corners of the parachute and the different colors because they all bring different weight to how it interacts with each other. Now, there may be times where there's parts that are more significant, but this main message is for you to zoom out, have this bird's eye view of the parachute instead of just staying in one corner, because the way things can flow is when you use all the corners of it in unison, in synchronicity. So let's say you're waving this corner and then you wave this corner, so then things can flow in and flow through, and you can see the different pictures of how different areas are. And then these will also come online. You'll be able to see, oh wait, even though I thought this was irrelevant, it's actually irrelevant to all the things that I'm trying to achieve and attain. And this is how abundance flows to you, because you're now able to make the connections, which may mean maybe you meet someone that is on the same trajectory as you in terms of they have more knowledge and capacity, so they'd be able to support whatever it is you're trying to build. And over time, this strengthens all the different areas into whatever you're trying to make, do, see, believe, whatever you're trying to change. And this isn't just abundance monetarily, it's abundance in a way that is able to support you into living the life that you want, for you to feel abundant in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. So then all these things, even though they may seem disconnected, overall, if you feel like it's something that connects with you on a certain level, and it's probably for you, because some of the things you do, not everyone's going to be able to see and feel. No one's going to be able to feel how you feel, even if you describe it in perfect way, in perfect language. Remember, language also limits us. There's many more senses at play here, and only you know how this makes you feel. Some things may be a little bit scary. The message I was actually getting today was that some of these things may feel like a light beam flash, and the way it was put to me is that it's kind of like, you know, when the people in space movies or in like Star Wars, if they're going through a light speed and they go in the light velocity and people are like, whoa, and they're trying to like recalibrate to the speed that's going through them, it can feel unsettling if you're not used to it. But just know that this is part of the path, this is part of the trajectory in you going towards what is for you. It can feel turbulent, let's say. Turbulent's probably a good word here. Turbulent, but once you pass through, just ride the wave, because it can be fun and it can be enlightening. And then you're just making more and more kind of corners to this parachute, and then it's just whole, it's full, and then everything's flowing in perfect unison, okay? And this is what we need to do to be able to be abundant in this life, is to understand that it's not just one thing that's going to make us feel abundant. It can, and it's in mindset way that you can shift your mindset to be more abundant, but in doing this is what is connecting you to other elements that may also be part of this one whole of you. So this overall is like your soul, right? And it has many different layers. If you think you're one-dimensional, you are wrong. You're wrong. There's so much to you, and maybe you haven't been able to explore all these things, but what I'm feeling now is that now is the time to explore them, because it's not it's not for you to just do this. This kind of worked before in the past because the energy was very different. The way that things are moving right now has shifted a little bit. And we need to adapt to it. We need to adapt to understanding how this works. And it feels like there's many different avenues you can take to get to this point, right? It's like all these different spokes. There's many avenues for your energy to attach to and adapt to. But it's important that you do this because it's not something that was there in the past. It's something that is just showing up now to pay attention to. So how do we do this more often? Just be aware, be more open, and be more energetically aligned to catch the things and not physically catch them. Maybe it will be physically catching, but it's more just being able to have the capacity to catch the things. Because where are you busying yourself in your life? Where are you busying yourself in ways that is not aligned to you and your soul and your purpose and your passions and your being? Because where you're putting this energy, it could be put into your lovely little piece of this puzzle. It could be flowing in this timeline that you're creating for yourself that is more you than you ever have been. So pay attention, because maybe you're closing off with this kind of energy and it's flowing in a way that's detrimental to your parachute. It's making a hole. And the hole's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it's like a black hole. So then it's sucking in all this dark, negative energy. Not like a true black hole, but you know what I mean. It's like the rip gets bigger and bigger and expands, so then it's harder to patch it up and it's harder to see because there's a hole blocking it and everything's getting sucked into it. Even if something good is there for you, something that's more aligned, you may not understand it right away, but if you're aware of places where your energy is going that's not supportive and it's causing this rift in your parachute, just be aware of it, because you can patch it up. That's the thing, you can patch it up. You just have to be aware though, and you have to create the space to be able to receive. Because if we're pouring our energy constantly into here, this whole segment's gone, and it can spread, it can spread, it can spread. And maybe you have this one thing that you're holding on to. If it is just one thing, stay attached to it and just try and create the space to be able to expand into other things. Because if the foundation is strong, the hole will not rip it. It may make it hard to access it, but over time you'll be able to become more aware and patch it back up. So this is you paying attention. This is the main way that you're able to receive what is meant for you, the abundance that we spoke of in the beginning. Because if you're more in tune, let's say, and more aligned with what is for you, of course it's going to find you, and you will do everything in your power to patch this up, because the way it makes you feel. I was going to sing The Way It Makes You Feel by Michael Jackson, but my singing voice is not the best. But think about that song. The way you make me feel. It's like a feel-good song, right? And the things that are meant for you will feel like a feel-good song. So pay attention to it, create the spaces for it, and try and disconnect from those things that are sucking you into this spiral, this dark void that is not bringing anything of fruition. It's easy to get into this, but it's actually easy. It's becoming easier, and it's becoming easier to disconnect from them with your awareness. Focus on the things that make you feel the way that you want to feel in this life.